You're on.
Hi, I'm Master Lloyd from Atlanta, and we are doing some force tests for Rapier weapons. We've done a variety of weapons here today. We have a children's plastic foil, we have a 40-inch épée, we have a 35-inch rapier, we have a 45-inch rapier, we have a two-handed sword, and we have two of the new Alchem spears. We have thrown a number of fencers at each of the weapons types and at each of the at the machine. Let me describe the machine real quick. This machine is based on Don Pivar's original machine, where he used a fishing scale like this and a ratcheting system with a saw blade and a hinge to measure force. We did a first test with a 28-pound fishing scale on the ratchet, and that worked pretty good, except we were maxing it out very quickly with some of the higher end weapons. So I switched to a 50-pound scale. This scale is nice in that it has a slider that records the maximum force, so we don't need the ratcheting system anymore. And we went to a beefier arm because we were damaging the arm that we had. So we're going to take just a moment and have Master Giacomo, our current KRM, demonstrate our force tests with a couple of different weapons so you get a feel for what we're doing. Right, here we have Master Giacomo with the machine, and he has a 35-inch blade, a heavy rapier, and he's going to hit it. And then we're going to come over here and I'm going to show you on the scale the slider, and we're measuring at the very notch, the end of the this end, the left end of that slider, so you can see that very narrow tip, and it is registering 35 pounds with that strike. So we have done a lot of data collection. I have a chart on a clipboard, and the data will be available on an Excel spreadsheet shortly. He is now going to pick up a 45-inch rapier from Darkwood and hit the target. And in this case, we're registering about 41 pounds, it looks like to me, of force. One of the important things to point out is that we are targeting for the center where that screw is on the target, is that it's the exact same distance from the pivot as the screw eye is from the pivot at the bottom. All right, I am resetting the force, and now Giacomo has a two-handed sword in his hand. He is going to hit it single-handedly. And our force is right at 40.5. I'm going to reset. And now he's going to hit it two-handed. With a two-handed strike, he has pegged us at 50 pounds of force. That's the maximum this scale can weigh. And now he's going to harpoon. And he hit it high, so I'm going to go reset it, and we're going to ignore that result. When you hit it high, you are increasing the moment, and it's not a valid force, a valid measurement. All right, there he hit it vertically at the right level, and that gave us 44 pounds of force. And then finally, he's going to pick up the Alchem spear. Let me stand back a little bit further so you can see what he's doing. And he's just going to thrust. And he broke my machine. He hit it really hard. I'm going to take a moment to reset it, and we will continue momentarily.
Actually doing a thrust, right?
All right, so we have repaired the thing, we think. The scale was broken. Now Giacomo's going to hit with a normal thrust. His arms are not sliding. He's just tapping it. And we have, it looks to me, about 31 pounds. Our scale is rotated, so it's a little bit harder to read. Resetting. $31 again. And that was a very light tap right in the center. And it's registering at 32. All right, now he's actually going to throw a blow where his hand's going to slide. Did something?
Yep. I broke something. Yeah.
All right, I don't see anything that flew.
Right there's a piece of it. What about
No,
that black?
the cap.
That's a washer. Yeah, the cap's gone. We have broken the scale again with that hit. All right, it still seems to be registering. Well, I don't think the scale's going to function from here on.
No.
No.
What's happened is that